What if the Beatles recorded these Lennon and McCartney songs? So, John Lennon and Paul McCartney never wanted to just be performers, they wanted to be songwriters as well. And once the songs they were writing started becoming huge, their label, manager, and producer all asked them to start writing songs for their other artists who were all struggling to produce hits. And while they would specifically sometimes write songs just to give away, they were actually such songwriting machines that they would always have a crop of songs that they considered not good enough for the Beatles, and found it much easier to just give those away. As a result, Lennon and McCartney were responsible for such songs as I Don't Want to See You Again by Peter and Gordon, I'll Keep You Satisfied by Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas, It's For You by Cilla Black, and many, many more. So many, in fact, that there could be another album or two composed entirely of Lennon-McCartney songs that the Beatles never recorded. And if you're curious what an album like that might sound like, I suggest you check out Apple Jam's album Off the Beatle Track. 14 Lennon-McCartney songs and one Harrison song that the band never officially recorded, all played in the style of the early Beatles when the songs were being written. Now, it's of course impossible to say exactly what these songs would have sounded like if the Beatles had actually officially recorded them. After all, many of them were given away precisely because John and Paul felt they didn't work as Beatles songs. But that's why having them done by a cover band works. It takes away the onus of being a Beatles song, and in my opinion, they do a good enough job of approximating the sound of the era. And even though I don't believe that these versions of these songs would necessarily be monster hits or fit naturally onto any of the canon albums, except Harrison's You Know What to Do, which I think would fit perfectly onto Beatles for Sale, I do believe that they would have been welcome additions to compilations like Past Masters or Anthology. And hey, if you like my content at all, please like, comment, share, and repost my videos. And don't forget to follow and subscribe for more history, reviews, and other bits of the Beatles.